Hello, everybody. Welcome to the 2025 NFL season. My name is Kevin. This is the Operation Bohica podcast. And today, the 2025 season begins as the Pittsburgh Steelers travel to MetLife Stadium to take on the team that I've been rooting for over 40 years, the New York Jets. And before we get into any negativity, look, I know the Jets are trash. They've been trash for a very long time. So please, no negative comments about the train wreck that is the New York Jets. Trust me, I am well aware of how bad my team has been for the past 40 plus years. I don't need to be reminded. I'm reminded of it constantly. Hopefully this season will be a bit of a turnaround. Sorry, it is ungodly hot in my basement. But we're getting ready to rock and roll here. I am live on Facebook and I am live on YouTube and on Twitch. So if you're gonna watch me on YouTube, the channel is Operation Bohica Podcast. It's gonna be a very interesting matchup today. Aaron Rodgers returns to MetLife as a member of the Pittsburgh Steelers. Meanwhile, on the other side, it's going to be Justin Fields going up against his old team, the Pittsburgh Steelers. Aaron Rodgers and Justin Fields, they were not traded for each other or anything like that. But basically, the Pittsburgh Steelers let Justin Fields go. And obviously, they're without Russell Wilson, who replaced Justin Fields last season. So now the Pittsburgh Steelers are with a Hall of Famer Aaron Rodgers. And the New York Jets have Justin Fields. Aaron Glenn making his NFL coaching debut. Aaron Glenn, a former member of the New York Jets. And if we're being honest, one of the greatest players in the history of the New York Jets. So kickoff is about to start at MetLife Stadium. I think that's Gibson that's going to return the kick. The Jets will receive the kickoff. And here we go. Ngangwe, he returns it all the way out to the 35-yard line. So that's a pretty good return. And Justin Fields will officially take over. Last season, a 65.8% completion percentage. Had a 4-2 record. With the Steelers last season, but again was replaced by Russell Wilson and now Aaron Rodgers taking over. 1st and 10, Breece Hall. Breece Hall up the middle. Breece Hall, good run. Takes it out to the Pittsburgh Steelers 47-yard line. Excellent blocking on the left side. Look at Olafashanu. Takes out number 41. A fantastic run to start this opening drive. There was a lot of trade rumors regarding Breece Hall, but the Jets decided to keep him. And look at Aaron Glenn. Aaron Glenn hyped up. That's what I'm talking about. The Jets from the Pittsburgh 48. Fields in the shotgun. Back to Breece Hall. Breece Hall runs to the left, and that's looks like a 7-yard gain. Aaron Glenn in his first game as head coach of the New York Jets. I've never done one for a football game, so this is kind of new. So I might struggle a little bit with the play clock here, but we'll keep it going. All right, Braylon Allen spins on 2nd and 3. Short of the first down. So that'll be 3rd and 1. First, third down of this game. You know the Jets are going to run the ball here. Justin Fields with the QB sneak gets a couple extra yards, and that'll be a first down. First and 10. And the Jets with the running game so far having no issues with the Pittsburgh Steelers defense. Yeah, all right, Blue Crab, good to hear from you, my man. What's up? What's up with it? All right, first and 10. Okay, Justin Fields changing the play. Justin Fields, his first pass. And it is caught by Garrett Wilson. His first catch of the year. And that looks like it's going to be a 2nd and 2. Second and 2 from the Pittsburgh 25-yard line. Breece Hall, first down. First and 10. All right, so the New York Jets offense right now running on all cylinders, especially in the run game. Now Breece Hall goes to the sidelines. Nathan, what's up? What's up, bro? How you doing? All right, first and 10 from the Pittsburgh 19.5-yard line. 11 minutes left in the first quarter. Braylon Allen gets about a yard there. And it'll be 2nd and 9. That was TJ Watt. And that was Highsmith. Both of them met. And Braylon Allen at the line of scrimmage. Okay, 2nd and 9. Braylon Allen again, and that's going to be a loss. Looks like that's going to be a loss of 2. So it'll be 3rd and 11. Again, TJ Watt unblocked. Mason Taylor, what are you doing, dude? But even with that being said, number 97, I think that's Cameron Hayward. He was going to shut that play down. So it's 3rd and 11 from the Pittsburgh 20-yard line. Fields in the shotgun. Isaiah Davis. Okay, so he runs that to about the 15-yard line. So that looks like it's going to be about 4th and 6. And so the Jets will 4th and 7. And so Nick Folk. Father time, Nick Folk. The field goal attempt. And it is good. So on that first drive, the Jets get a field goal, and it is 3-0 New York Jets. All right, so that's, not the best start. I would have loved to have seen a touchdown, but that's all right. That's okay. The running game did its thing. And so the Jets put points on the board on their first drive of the 2025 season. Yeah, let's hope Braylon Allen has a great game. Thank you to everybody on YouTube that's watching live as well as my Facebook people. Shout out to my boy Nathan. OU beat Michigan yesterday. How about South Florida beating Florida at the Swamp? That coach for the Florida Gators, he's in a world of trouble right now. In a world of trouble. So he might be getting ready to hit the unemployment line here. All right, so again, the Jets take a 3-0 lead on the Pittsburgh Steelers. And the Steelers will get their first drive going. All right, I know the play clock is not at 7:39. I'll fix that here in a minute. I've never really had to score a football game before, so this is new to me. All right, my man, Blue Crab out here gonna go watch the Giants. Good luck to the Giants today in their matchup. I think the Giants are playing the Commanders, if I'm not mistaken. The Washington Commanders, had a great season. Getting to the NFC title game where ultimately they got destroyed by the Philadelphia Eagles, who in turn destroyed Kansas City in the Super Bowl. All right, there's the kickoff. Pittsburgh makes the return, and it's out to the 28-yard line. It'll be 1st and 10. And here we go. Aaron Rodgers had 12 losses last year, most in his career. Looks like the Boo Birds are out. For Aaron Rodgers, I don't think he cares. So here we go, 1st and 10. Play action. And he gets sacked by Quinnen Williams. Yes, sir. Yeah, buddy. That's what I'm talking about. Yeah. All right. All right. Quinnen Williams with the first sack. That's what I want to see right there. What if Aaron Rodgers tears his ACL in this game? That'd be wild. All right. 2nd and 14. There's a run by the Steelers. All right. All right. So that'll be 3rd and 10 from the Steeler 29-yard line. Rodgers in the shotgun, Jets showing blitz. Aaron Rodgers changed the play clock down to 1. He doesn't get it off in time. That should have been a penalty. That's a 1st down, but that's bullshit. That's bullshit. He snapped the ball off after the clock hit 0. Good slant to Piermuth. That's 1st and 10 to Frymouth from the 40-yard line. Good run defense. Number 91, Briggs with the stop. No gain. So that'll be 2nd and 10. I don't know who that 91 is. His name is Briggs. He must be a rookie. I don't know why Michael Clemens is still on the team. I really thought for sure the Jets would get rid of him, but for whatever reason, they didn't cut him. So Jalen Warren with no gain. 2nd and 10. Rodgers in the shotgun. Oh, dropped. Dropped by DK Metcalf. And that'll be 3rd and 10. Sauce Gardner was on the coverage. That was a nice move by Metcalf. So Andre Cisco was there too. Okay, that'll be 3rd and 10. 3rd and 10. Rodgers. Metcalf. Oh, he put the move on Tony Adams. Tony Adams got housed. Ah, shit. Come on, Tony Adams. Oh, man, dude. Come on, dude. I know that's DK Metcalf, but that's a big gain for the Steelers. So the Steelers now in Jets territory. All right, 1st and 10. Rodgers, play action. Screen pass. All right, that's a 6-yard gain. Tony Adams, come on, bro. What are you doing? All right, that'll be 2nd and 4. Okay, that'll be a 1st down. It's a 1st down run by number 14. I have no idea who that dude is. Okay, Aaron Rodgers changing the play. Pittsburgh on the Jets' 25-yard line. It's a pitch. Oh, he slips. Gets about 3 yards on that play. So that'll be 2nd down. Looks like he got about 3 yards on that play. So that'll be 2nd and 7. From the 22.5-yard line, Pittsburgh moving from right to left on your screen. Rodgers under center. Play action. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Shit. So Aaron Rodgers, his first touchdown pass as a Steeler. And Pittsburgh goes up 6-3 to Ben Skowronek. Wide open, no coverage. And the Pittsburgh Steelers respond to the Jets field goal with a touchdown. For 10 plays, 71 yards, 5.5 minutes. The extra point is good. And the Steelers lead the New York Jets 7-3 in the first quarter with 3:38 left in the first. Steelers lead the Jets. 7-3. Well, looks like no matter how much things change, they seem to stay the same. But it is still early in the game, so we'll see what happens on this next drive, and let's see if the Jets offense can respond. Aaron Glenn, again, in his first game as head coach of the New York Jets. Aaron Glenn, one of the greatest New York Jets of all time, drafted by the Jets in the first round in the 1994 NFL Draft. He played his first season under Pete Carroll. And then Pete Carroll got fired after that 94 season, which that should have never happened. Then you had the Rich Kotite era of the 95 and 96 seasons, in which Rich Kotite won 4 games in 2 seasons, 3-13 in 1995, 1-15 in that miserable 1996 season. I don't care what anybody says about how bad the Adam Gase era was in New York. Those 2 years under Rich Kotite, to me, were the worst 2 years ever of being a Jets fan. And I say that because back in those days, I was stationed in Jacksonville, Florida. The Jacksonville Jaguars got to the AFC title game, and I'll say that 1996 was a long year. It was a long year for me being stationed out there. It was hell on earth. We're close to it. Close to it. All right, we're back at MetLife Stadium in East Rutherford. The Steelers leading the Jets 7-3. Aaron Rodgers, no issues running the ball, getting the ball in the end zone. Gibson, and he's gone. I thought he was gone. Oh, man, good kick return. The ball is loose, but he was down. Oh, I thought Gibson was going to return it for a touchdown. Nevertheless, he gives the Jets great field position. 1st and 10 with 3:32 left in the first quarter. I want to say Taj Gibson, but Taj Gibson is the former NBA player that had some good years with the Chicago Bulls and played for the Thunder as well. All right. 1st and 10 from the 45-yard line. Justin Fields, what are you doing? Oh, nice spin move. Run it. Justin Fields gets about 2 yards there. So that'll be 2nd and 8. Puts the spin move on Highsmith and turns what could have been a loss into at least a 2-yard gain. So, all right, John Simpson looking animated in the huddle, trying to get this Jets offensive line going. We lost Elijah Vera Tucker for the season with a torn tricep. All right, Garrett Wilson, his 2nd catch of the day. 1st and 10 with 2:45 left in the first quarter. And this Jets offense is moving the ball. It looks like they probably moved Joe Tippmann a guard. No, not Joe Tippmann. Yeah, they moved Joe Tippmann a guard, and they got that Ryan guy, Josh Myers, the backup who was the center for the Packers last season. He's at center. Breece Hall. Oh, he got stopped. Oh, look at he makes a move. And Breece Hall. Oh, nice work by Breece Hall. That was about to be like a 3-yard loss. And Breece Hall turned that into essentially a 3-yard gain. The number 23 had him there for the loss, but Breece Hall able to break away, broke a couple other tackles, and it's 2nd and 7 with 1:50 left in the first quarter. Live from MetLife Stadium. The Steelers up 7-3 on the New York Jets. The Jets 45 rushing yards in this first quarter. 2nd and 7 from the Pittsburgh 43. Played a pass to Breece Hall. Tackled by Patrick Queen. And that'll be 3rd and 2. And the Jets in running a hurry-up offense. Field in the shotgun with Breece Hall in the backfield. Gives it to Breece Hall. Breece Hall gets the first down. So that'll be 1st and 10 with less than a minute left in the first quarter. Oh, nice pancake by John Simpson. The Jets looks like they're focusing their running on the left side, using the left side of the offensive line to run the football. All right, less than a minute left in the first. Again, the Jets in the shotgun. Justin Fields drops back to pass. Justin Fields with the deep ball to Garrett Wilson. Yeah! Touchdown, New York Jets! All right. Yes, sir. Garrett Wilson gets his first touchdown of the season, y'all. With 25 seconds left in the first quarter. Oh, number 23. Toast. Beautiful throw by Justin Fields. Yes, sir. All right. First touchdown catch for Garrett Wilson. That looks to be about a 45-yard catch. And the Jets up 9-7. Nick Folk going to try the extra point. He freaking missed it. Come on, man. Oh, but there's a flag. And let's see who that flag is against. Please tell me it's against Pittsburgh. Illegal formation on the defense. Okay, so we're going to retry the kick. All right. Okay, illegal formation on the Pittsburgh Steelers. Thank you very much. Okay, they're trying to explain on the replay what the illegal formation was for, but ain't no telling. Yeah, A-Rod wants revenge, but we'll see. We'll see, bro. We'll see what's up with that. Okay, so the Jets are going to retry the extra point. Wait, what are they doing? Why is the starting offense on the field? Oh, they're going to go for 2. Okay, I don't know why. That don't make sense, but okay, the Jets are they're going to go for 2, I guess. Okay. They're going to try to make it 11-7 here. Already showing no faith in Nick Folk. Braylon Allen is in the backfield. You know they're going to give it to Braylon Allen. There's no way Fields is throwing it. Oh, come on. That made no sense at all. That is a shit play call. Why didn't you just take the extra point after that flag? But nevertheless, what a throw by Justin Fields. Touchdown to Garrett Wilson and the Jets with a 9-7 lead on the Pittsburgh Steelers. Come on now. All right, so Pittsburgh will get possession as we near the end of the first quarter. 25 seconds left. New York Jets leading the Pittsburgh Steelers 9-7 here on the Operation Bohica podcast. All right, let's see. I'll say this. Um, the Jets offense having relatively little trouble moving down the field against the Pittsburgh Steelers, and that's kind of been a surprise to me. All right, so we're in a commercial break here. But like I was saying earlier, bro, that 1996 season when the Jets went 1-15, man, that was a living hell. That was a living hell I had to deal with, and all them Jaguar fans were just dogging me out relentlessly. 2 seasons later, the Jets beat Jacksonville in the playoffs, but I had left Jacksonville by that point. Oh man, I wish I had still been there. Boy, I would have been talking. I would have gotten some serious revenge on all them Jaguar fans, but unfortunately, it wasn't meant to be. And then the following week, the Jets lost to Denver in the AFC title game. Denver went on to repeat, and John Elway, one of the all-time greats, got to retire with 2 Super Bowl rings. What made it so bad was the Jets played the Atlanta Falcons earlier that season, and we crushed Atlanta. So if we had got to the Super Bowl, we would have beat the Falcons. Back then, the Falcons had a really good running back named Jamal Anderson. For my Falcon fans out there, and they did that little Dirty Bird chant. All right, here we go. Ooh, good hit, fumble, but Pittsburgh recovered on that kick return. But that was a good hit. Good special teams coverage there with 17 seconds left in the first quarter. Good hit by McCrary Ball. Forced a fumble, but again, the Steelers recover. McCrary Ball got chewed out by Aaron Glenn in the first preseason game. And so you kind of knew right there that there's going to be a shift in the culture because Robert Saleh would have never chewed him out. He would have just given him a pat on the back. So it's a new day in New York. Aaron Rodgers back on the field in the shotgun from the 28-yard line. 17 seconds left in the first quarter. Jets 9, Steelers 7. Metcalf, oh, he schooled. Oh, DJ Metcalf, what a play. DK Metcalf, absolutely bamboozled Michael Carter the second. Look at this. Oh, bro. And then he blows by Andre Cisco. And DK Metcalf taking the ball into Jets territory. So at the end of the first quarter, the score: New York Jets 9, Pittsburgh Steelers 7. You're watching the Operation Bohica podcast. Thank you to everybody that's watching today on Facebook, on YouTube, and on X. This is my first ever. This is my first ever Jets game, but I'm trying to keep. Man, I'm having a tough time with the play clock, so I had to take that out of there. But again, thank you to everybody that's watching. Feel free to comment in the chat. Let me know what's on your mind. And let's go. Let's go, New York Jets. Do I think this is our year? Of course not. I don't think so. Having said that, man, look, we get to the playoffs. I'm good. I'm good. I'll be happy with the Jets making the wild card. I'm not expecting I'm really not expecting much after that. And that's okay. I just want them to make the playoffs. That's all I care about at this point. Okay. That's what I'm talking about. So we will begin the second quarter um, momentarily. Again, the New York Jets leading the Pittsburgh Steelers 9-7. A beautiful throw by Justin Fields, 45-yard touchdown. I believe it's 45 yards to Garrett Wilson. I know that the Jets are going to emphasize the run this season, but even with the Jets focusing on the run and doing the whole ground and pound thing, I still think that Garrett Wilson is going to end up getting over 1,000 yards receiving. On top of the chemistry that him and Justin Fields had already established when they were teammates at Ohio State. Pretty even in terms of total yards, 102 total yards for Pittsburgh, 103 for the Jets. 5 first downs for Pittsburgh, 6 first downs for the Jets. So basically an even play. So here we go. From the Jets' 41-yard line, Aaron Rodgers under center. Pittsburgh moving from left to right on the screen. Play action. Aaron Rodgers feeling some pressure. Gets hit by Quinnen Williams, and that's incomplete. That'll be second down. Aaron Rodgers looks like he's asking for a roughing the passer. All right, looks like there is no flag for roughing the passer, so that'll be second down. Oh, yeah, he got sandwiched between Quinnen Williams and Jermaine Johnson. Jermaine Johnson coming back from the torn Achilles that he suffered in week 2 against Tennessee last season. Good to see him back. Okay, Indianapolis. Wow, Indianapolis leading the Dolphins 10-0. I'm surprised. Okay, there's a run. Oh, that's going to be no gain. That's going to be a loss. And Michael Carter II, who got embarrassed by DK Metcalf a couple of plays ago with the stop there. So that'll be 3rd and 11. They're showing the highlight of the Indianapolis touchdown. Oh, that was a great catch. Looks like that might have been Michael Pittman Jr. Indianapolis. Wow. All 10-1 in last 11 season openers. Didn't know that. All right. Now let's get back to this Jets versus Steelers. 3rd and 11 from the Jets 42-yard line. Rodgers in the shotgun. Gets it off. A screen pass. No, sir. Okay. Got a few yards there. Got about 5 yards. But that'll be 4th down. And looks like the Pittsburgh Steelers are going to punt the ball. I think that's too far for field goal range. Oh, but no, Chris Boswell is on the field. And it is okay. It's good. Field goal is good. So Chris Boswell makes the field goal. And the Steelers go up 10-9. All right. Okay. Got to give him his props for that. Excellent field goal kick by Chris Boswell. But the Jets were able to hold Pittsburgh to a field goal, so that's good. Unfortunately, Nick Folk missed that extra point. And then the Steelers were flagged for illegal formation. I don't know why. The Jets decided to go for 2, but they did. And they were unable to convert the 2-point conversion. So here we are. The Steelers leading the Jets now 10-9 early. early in the second quarter. Again, that 2-point conversion attempt made absolutely no sense. So while we await the change of possession, getting back to what I was talking about earlier, that was sweet redemption when the Jets did beat the Jaguars in the 1998 divisional playoff. Very disappointing AFC title game. The Jets were up 10-0 in the third quarter in Denver. And it looked good, but wasn't meant to be. And then Terrell Davis started running all over the Jets, and Denver won that game 23-10. Super disappointing. Then you had the first game of the 99 season where Vinny Testaverde tore his Achilles. Man, bro, I was in tears, literally in tears when that happened. And then that 99 season, the Jets started off 1-6 with freaking Rick Meyer, who was trash. I mean, absolute trash as a quarterback. Bill Parcells put in Ray Lucas about 2 weeks too late. Ray Lucas was cooking. Managed to get the Jets to 8-8, but really one win short of the playoffs in that 99 season. All right. All right, there's the return. Gibson. Oh, there's plenty of space. And he takes it out to the 32-yard line, where the Jets will take over. Oh, that's a cool little graphic. But Aaron Rodgers, he never wore that Jets uniform that you're seeing on the screen there. He never wore that. And thank God the Jets got rid of that awful Adam Gase era uniform. They need to pack up every helmet and every uniform of that Adam Gase era, put it on a plane and make it as a bomb and just drop a nuke somewhere. Well, we'll never have to see it again. All right, 1st and 10, Justin Fields. Okay, Justin Fields gets about 5 yards on that run. So that'll be 2nd and 4. Good 6-yard gain by Justin Fields. There's Tanner Engstrand, the new offensive coordinator. He was the Lions passing game coordinator, and boy, that line offense was cooking, except in that playoff game against the Commanders. Fields back to pass. Bat it down. Guess who? TJ Watt. Looks like I think he's gonna end up in the Hall of Fame, just like JJ Watt. And that play had a chance, but JJ Watt gets past John Simpson, gets a hand up, and that'll be 3rd and 4. The Jets have converted 2 out of the 3 earlier third downs. There's Jeremy Ruckert. Jeremy Ruckert. Why is he still on the Jets? All right, 3rd and 4. Justin Fields from the shotgun. Well. Jeremy Ruckert. I stand corrected, at least for this one play. He catches it, and it's a 1st down. Okay, Jeremy. At least for one play, you proved me wrong. That was a good throw by Justin Fields. Gets it just past the reach of Patrick Queen. Jeremy Ruckert does a good job of holding on to that ball, and that's a 1st down Jets. Okay, now Ruckert back on the sidelines. The Jets from their own 42-yard line, moving from right to left. Justin Fields, short pass to Breece Hall. Good blocking, and Breece Hall's going. He's going. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. To the Steeler 25-yard line. Good blocking. Excellent pass play. And number 20, Breece Hall. Oh, man, he bamboozled J.J. Watt there. All right, 1st and 10 from the Pittsburgh 25. Back to Breece Hall. Breece Hall gets about 3 yards. So that'll be 2nd and 7. Hey, listen, this Jets offense right now, not having a problem moving against the Steeler defense. All right, my bad. That's a 2nd and 8 from the Steelers' 23-yard line. Field in the shotgun. Mason Taylor in motion. Hands it off. Justin Fields uses the speed. First down. And Justin Fields, yes, sir, using his feet. Running to the right side. To the Steeler 9. All right, so that'll be 1st and goal. All right, 1st and goal from the Steeler 9-yard line. More like the 8.5. That's a funky formation there, but Braylon Allen takes it in. That's a touchdown. Touchdown Jets. Yes, sir. Braylon Allen, his first touchdown of the season. And the Jets, again, no problem moving up against that Pittsburgh Steeler defense. Yep, that ball did definitely break the plane. Braylon Allen, he had what, 3-4 Steelers on him. And with the momentum, the ball, as you can see there, did cross the goal line, did break the plane. The Jets 15-10. All right, Nick Folk, I need you to make the extra point. Don't screw this up, bro. With 10:03 left in the second quarter. Right up the middle. All right, now we're talking. Again, the Jets offense. No issues. They're running it. They're running the ball down the Steelers' throat. And really nothing the Steelers can do about it at this point. Offensive line playing well. All right, Jets. Yes, sir, Jets, Jets. Up 16-10 against the Pittsburgh Steelers. Sir. Yes, sir, my bad. That touchdown by Justin Fields to Garrett Wilson, that looked like that was a 35-yard touchdown pass, not 45. So my bad on that one. But the Jets up 16-10. And I got to admit that this offense is, for the Jets, so far moving the ball with a lot of confidence. The Steeler defense right now, they just can't seem to do anything. The only thing the defense did right was really that missed extra point. And they stopped the 2-point conversion. All right, let's go, y'all. Let's go. Let's go defense. Let's get some stops here on the Steelers offense. Here on the the Operation Bohica podcast. Jets up 16-10 on the Pittsburgh Steelers here in the second quarter. Justin Fields wanted to make the Steelers regret letting him go. All right, so Aaron Rodgers about to take the field again. 10:03 left in the second quarter. The New York Jets leading the Pittsburgh Steelers 16-10. There's the kickoff. Taken at the 5 and returned to the 28-yard line. Good special teams coverage. And it will be first and 10. My bad. I should have changed that. All right. All right. So it's first and 10 from the Pittsburgh 28-yard line. Aaron Rodgers in the shotgun to Warren. Gets about 2 yards. Michael Carter, the second, on the stop. And that'll be 2nd and 8. There's Will McDonald, the third-year player out of Iowa State. Had 10.5 sacks last season. Let's see if he can eclipse that this season. All right, 2nd and 8. 9:20 left in the first half. From the 30. Rodgers in the shotgun. Rodgers back, feels the pressure. Good shovel pass. And a nice tackle by Quincy Williams. That'll be 3rd down. Looks like that'll be about what, looks like a 3rd and 4. Jalen Ramsey joined the Steelers from the Dolphins in that trade for Minkah Fitzpatrick. All right, 3rd and 4. The Steelers, 3 receivers to the right, 1 to the left. Rodgers in the shotgun. Rodgers back to pass. No pressure. Oh, wait. Yes, sir. Rodgers sacked by Will McDonald at the 30-yard line. Sir, Will McDonald with his first sack of the season. And the Steelers will have to punt. Yes, sir. Will McDonald beats out, that looked like that was Broderick Jones, number 77. Will McDonald beats his man. All right, that's the first punt of the game by either team. Fair catch. And the Jets will start at their own 25-yard line. All right, the defense getting it done. 7:47 left in the second quarter. The Jets will take over from their own 25-yard line, moving from right to left on your screen. And if we can go up 23-10, I think we can really put some serious pressure on this Steeler offense. We just can't let DK Metcalf get going. But you can just kind of sense as this game has been progressing, you can see slowly but surely both sides of the ball for the Jets are starting to slowly gain a little bit of confidence. Slowly but surely. But we will see what the rest of this game holds. But you can tell the Jets are playing with a lot more, they seem like they're playing with a purpose. Not that they weren't playing with a purpose under Robert Saleh, but, I think at the end there, I think the Jets kind of gave up, obviously, and then, he gets fired, and you have that Jeff Ulbrich who, good coordinator, but awful as a coach. Just awful as a coach. And but good for him. He landed a job with the Atlanta Falcons. I believe he's the Falcons defensive coordinator now. So, best of luck to Jeff Ulbrich, but just not coaching, not head coaching material. And not everybody is. All right. So, like I said, the Jets are about to take over here at their own 25-yard line. You are watching the Operation Bohica podcast. I am broadcasting this New York Jets Pittsburgh Steelers game, the opening game of the 2025 season. I am on Facebook, on X, and on my YouTube channel. So feel free to get in the chat on either one of those. Let me know what you think. And let's go Jets. 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 Man, over 40 years of suffering and misery. Never haven't seen a Super Bowl yet. Uh, I don't think this team I don't think they'll do it this year, but you never know. Stranger things have happened. But the Jets, on their first three possessions, a field goal and two touchdowns. So they are moving the ball on this vaunted Steeler defense without any issues. So let's keep it that way. First and 10 from the 26-yard line. 7:47 left in the second quarter. The Jets moving from right to left. Field in the shotgun. Get rid of the ball, dude. Yeah, you go to Garrett Wilson. That's a first down. That's a 12-yard gain. All right, Garrett Wilson has shown up to play today. I think that's his fourth catch of the day. Nice work. Good blitz pickup by Braylon Allen as well. Picked up Jalen Ramsey there. And that gave Justin Fields the time to get rid of that football on that route. And Garrett Wilson with a 12-yard reception. Garrett Wilson already 60 yards receiving with a touchdown. Breece Hall. Breece Hall gets about 3 on that run play, so that will be 2nd and 7. $6:55 left in the second quarter. J.J. Watt looking a little frustrated on the sidelines. Yeah, he got dropped by Breece Hall on that long pass in that touchdown drive that the Jets had a little while ago. All right, 2nd and 7. Fields in the shotgun. Breece Hall to his right. Back to Breece. No. J.J. Watt gets the sack. There's an injury on the Steelers, but it looks like number 25 gets back up. It looks like he's good to go. That's looks like it's about a 3-4 yard loss there. Oh, okay. Elliott slams his helmet. And looks like he's walking off under his own power. Ooh, that could have been a lot worse. So Elliott is going to go into the tent for the Pittsburgh Steelers. Deshaun Elliott in his 8th season out of Texas. All right, so we're looking at a 3rd and 9. The Jets on their own 38-yard line. J.J. Watt, he's going to attack Ola Fashanu. Field in the shotgun. He's going to go to Garrett Wilson. Fields. Okay, he got to run the football. Okay, here we go. Oh, there you go, Josh Reynolds. Oh, yes, sir. First down, Jets. My bad, that's Josh Johnson, number 16. Oh, I thought that was intercepted, to be honest. All right, Fields gets out of the pocket. Good catch. Ola Fashanu handling his business against J.J. Watt. And Josh Johnson, number 16, with the grab. 1st and 10. The Jets in Steelers territory. Justin Fields, 8 of 9 for 126 yards. The Jets at the Steeler 38-yard line. Run the ball now. 5 minutes left. Well, what happened? Flag down. Okay, a delay of game on the Jets. Indianapolis beating Miami 17-0. Okay, this is the kind of penalty that the Jets have had issues with in the Robert Saleh era. This is only the first penalty so far of this game. That's on Garrett Wilson. Okay, is that a 5 or a 10 yard penalty? Okay, 1st and 15. Fields again. Fields running it. And Justin Fields with his leg. Okay. Gets about 5 yards there, so he pretty much took it back to the original line of scrimmage. So that'll be 2nd and 10. Oh, by the way, for all you that have watched me do the Premier League soccer watch-alongs, I'll be doing those in the next couple of weeks. The MSNBC people, Rebecca Lowe, Tim Howard, and the Robbie boys, they will be where I live. They'll be live, so I'll be up there in a couple of weeks to watch Liverpool versus Everton. All right, 2nd and 9. Brees Hall. Oh, Brees Hall. Yes, sir. Gets the first down. Beautiful. Beautiful run. Makes two Pittsburgh Steelers collide on that play. Okay. A little talking with Jalen Ramsey. That was a shifty run by Brees Hall. Jalen Ramsey with the tackle, and that'll be 3rd and 1. 3:39 left in the second quarter. To Braylon Allen. Nope. Justin Fields. Oh, he slips. Oh, damn it. And that'll be 4th down. It's about a 5 yard loss there. Justin Fields slips. But number 41 was on him anyway. All right, so that is 4th and 5. The Jets are going to go for it on 4th and 5. Oh, come on, y'all. Well, I don't think they got faith in Nick Folk already. Okay, they're going to call time. Okay, so Pittsburgh, they call their first timeout of the half. And looks like Nick Folk will go out there and kick a field goal. That's what they should do. Make it a 2-possession game. Nick Folk, you got to make that kick, though. Nick Folk won about 3 games for the Jets back in 2010. Has already made a 35-yard field goal. This was going to be from 51 yards out. From the left hash mark. All right, let's go, Folk. Yes, sir. He makes it. All right. Just tucked it into the right goalpost. Okay. Just gets it in there. All right, 2:54 left in the second quarter. The New York Jets with a 19-10 lead over the Pittsburgh Steelers. If nothing else, the Jets have scored on every possession. So the offense, hey, look, the offense has been efficient. The I think the only time that the Jets and the Steelers have ever played in the postseason was that 2010 AFC title game. That was the last playoff appearance by the New York Jets The Pittsburgh Steelers won that 24-19. They went on to lose the Super Bowl that year to Aaron Rodgers and the Green Bay Packers. That is, to this day, Aaron Rodgers' only Super Bowl. Oh, man, that one still hurts. That season, the Jets really, that defensive line really couldn't generate enough of a pass rush. And on that 3rd and 6, Ben Roethlisberger scrambles to the right, throws it to Antonio Brown. Pittsburgh runs the clock out, and the Steelers go to the Super Bowl. And the Jets, like I said, they still, 15 years later, unable to make the playoffs. And, for all the hate that Mark Sanchez has gotten, especially because of the butt fumble, I'll say this, those first 2 years, he did help get the Jets to the AFC title game both years. I'm going to take this, what I'm about to say, to my grave. If the Jets had stopped the Steelers on that 3rd and 6, I'll stand by this. With Mark Sanchez, LaDainian Tomlinson, Dustin Keller, Braylon Edwards, Santonio Holmes, I think the Jets drive down the field, they score a touchdown, and they go to the Super Bowl, and it's the Jets against the Packers. So I don't blame Mark Sanchez for losing that AFC title game. I blame the defense. They were up? They were down 17-0 really before the national anthem was even over, and just wasn't meant to be. All right, here's the kickoff, and that will be a touchback. And it'll be 1st and 10 from the 30. And that's where Aaron Rodgers and the Pittsburgh Steelers offense will take over. A little over 3 minutes left. Under 3 minutes left, I should say, in the second quarter. And the Jets with a couple of sacks on Aaron Rodgers. 2:54 left in the second quarter. Pittsburgh driving from left to right on your screen, live from MetLife Stadium. The Pittsburgh Steelers at the New York Jets here on the Operation Bohica podcast. Pittsburgh from the 35-yard line. Play action, Rodgers. Metcalf. Great coverage by Sauce Gardner. And that's a drop. That was all Sauce Gardner there. Sauce Gardner did not have a great season last season. So let's see if this year he can get back to his Pro Bowl level of the first 2 seasons. Okay, Cincinnati ties it up in Cleveland. Las Vegas and New England tied at 7 in the second quarter. 2nd and 10 in this one from the 35. 2:50 left. Rodgers in the shotgun. Oh, McDonald almost had him. Wide open. That was easy pickings. Big game by Pittsburgh into Jets territory. Number 19, Austin. Big play. 1st and 10 from the Jets 35 now. Rodgers again in the shotgun. 8 of 9 for 126 for Aaron Rodgers. Has been sacked a couple of times. Warren gets about 7 yards on that run. And Pittsburgh now, as we hit the 2-minute warning. Pittsburgh driving into Jets territory. With the score, the New York Jets 19, the Pittsburgh Steelers 10. Live from MetLife Stadium and live here on the the Operation Bohica podcast. Today I'm on Facebook, I am on YouTube, and I am on X. Let's see what we got here. So yeah, the Jets, man, 15 years of no playoffs. I can't. The longest streak in the NFL right now. I think in all of professional sports too. Come on, y'all got to get your act together. But we'll see. And look, a couple of years ago when we got Aaron Rodgers, he tore his Achilles. 4 plays into the season, who knows what would have happened if he hadn't gotten hurt? But I think kind of after that, I think the divorce was kind of inevitable between the Jets and Aaron Rodgers. And I'm gonna be honest, when Aaron Glenn took over in his introductory press conference, they asked him about Aaron Rodgers. They said we'll speak to him and we're gonna address that. I knew he was gone. When you're a new head coach, you're gonna want your own quarterback. You're gonna want a new quarterback. Now, if that was 2010 Aaron Rodgers, that's a whole different story. But because of that Achilles injury and because of everything else that had happened, I knew that Aaron Rodgers wasn't going to be back, which is fine. And I'm sure that there was some friction between him and Garrett Wilson, because if you go back to last season after Devontae Adams got acquired by the Jets, basically Aaron Rodgers he just threw it to Devontae Adams and nobody else. So, and of course they set some kind of record last year. I think it was most receptions by a quarterback receiver duo. And I think Devontae Adams got his own record of catches. I don't remember off the top of my head what it was, but you know, uh, hey, what's up, Adrian? Yeah, Ladainian Tomlinson. His prime was more with the then San Diego Chargers. He had his bright moments with the Jets, but you kind of tell he just wasn't the same. Um, in those last 2 seasons. In 2009, they had Thomas Jones. Thomas Jones was a damn good running back. I think they should have kept him. All right, 2nd and 3. Okay, that's about a yard gain. So that'll be 3rd and 2 as the first half is winding down here. And let's see if the Jets can make a stop here on 3rd and 2. There's Arthur Smith, the offensive coordinator of the Steelers. This is a big stop here. I can assure you that they're going to go for the end zone here. Okay, Rodgers in the shotgun. A minute 20 left from the Jet 27-yard line. He's going to go to DK Metcalf. Okay, he just gets the first down there on that short route. Uh, that's Jonnu Smith, the former Tennessee Titan. Man, he was a beast with the Titans too. Okay, there. Okay, timeout called by the Jets with a minute 12 left in the first half. Aaron Rodgers having a good game. 9 of 12 for a buck 35 and a touchdown. That's Darnell Washington, number 80. If you need a tight end in Madden, you go to that dude. That dude is nice. That dude is nice on Madden, bro. That Darnell Washington. Okay, there's a look at Freiermuth, Pierre Freiermuth. All right, 1st and 10 from the Jet 24-yard line. Aaron Rodgers in the shotgun. Pitches it. No. Oh, he fumbled, but he recovered. Ooh. Quinnen Williams with the hit. Okay, and the Jets call another timeout. Looking to get the ball back with a little over a minute left. I believe this is 2nd and 10 with 1:05 left. Let's hope this Jets defense can get a stop, maybe even a turnover before the end of the first half. Look at one of those fans there with an old Aaron Glenn jersey. Aaron Glenn, number 31, back in the day. All right, here we go. 2nd and 10 from the 24-yard line. Okay. Rodgers fakes the pitch to Warren. He's going for the end zone. Uh-oh. Oh, what a catch. What a catch by Austin. Got to give it to him. That's 1st and goal. Brandon Stevens, all you had to do was turn around and you could have gotten a pick there. 1st and goal from the Jet 4-yard line to Warren. Stuffed. All right, that'll be 2nd and goal. And looks like the Steelers call timeout. So they'll have one timeout left. With 37 seconds left in the first half, let's hope that this Jets defense can get that stop. Even if they just give up a field goal, I'm okay with that. But let's not give up the touchdown. All right, here we go. All right, come on, defense. There's a number 41 McCrary Ball. I don't know too much about him, to be honest with you, except he got yelled at by Aaron Glenn in that first preseason game. Aaron Glenn tore his ass up, too. All right, 2nd and goal. That's Jonnu Smith, I believe. And, I don't know. They're going to call that a touchdown, but they're going to have to look at the replay on that one. Let's see. Did the ball break the plane? Yeah, it looks like it did. All right. Yeah, the ball did break the plane there. 32 seconds left in the first half. And Pittsburgh will get the ball to start the second half. Let's see if they miss the extra point. Nope. All right. That's good block by Warren. And with 32 seconds left in the first half, the Jets lead the Pittsburgh Steelers 19-17. To be honest, neither defense has been particularly great. But the Jets defense has been just a tad better, but that's not saying much. Both offenses moving the ball pretty much at will. I wish that Justin Fields hadn't slipped on that 3rd down and maybe could have gotten a 1st down and put some more pressure on the Steelers, but so far a pretty even matchup. And to be honest, this game looks like it might end up coming down to the wire. And looks like they're showing this. There might be another matchup, the 3:30 game. It might be the Lions at the Packers from Lambeau. But hey, the NFL is back, y'all. The 2025 season in full swing. Let me see. I think let me look at some other scores here. Okay, the Cardinals are leading the Saints 17-10. Patriots 10-7 over the Raiders. The Commanders 14-3 over the Giants. The Bengals 14-10 over the Browns. I like this. The Colts 20-0 over the Dolphins. The Jaguars 10-3 over the Panthers. That game is being delayed. Might be because of the weather. The Buccaneers lead the Falcons 10-7. Go Colts. Yes, sir. All right, here's the kick return. Gibson with a return. Oh, he's got a crease. Okay, he takes it out to the 32-yard line. 27 seconds left in the first half. Really, all the Jets should do is take a knee and get the heck out of Dodge, and get out of this first half with the 19-17 lead. But hey, I'm liking that Indianapolis up 20-0 on the Dolphins. I know they're not going to try to run a play here. All right, Justin Fields in the shotgun from the 33-yard line. What are you doing, dude? Okay, Fields escapes the pressure to Garrett Wilson. Okay. Okay, that'll be 2nd and 1. That was a heck of a catch. Garrett Wilson, both feet in bounds, no question. All right, so that'll be 2nd and 1. Oh, they're saying 2nd and 2. All right, 2nd and 2. 19 seconds left. 2nd and 2 from the, looks like the 41-yard line. Get rid of the ball, Justin. Glad breaks a couple of tackles. And Justin Fields, still behind the line of scrimmage, throws it away. And that will be a 3rd down. He took a hit from Jalen Ramsey, and there's a flag down. There's a ruckus going on between both teams. Oh, there's Cameron Hayward. He gets on the field. Justin Fields did take a hit as he let go of the ball. Okay, that's a personal foul on the Jets. On John Simpson. Okay, he did take a hit from Jalen Ramsey as he threw the ball. And John Simpson headbutts Jalen Ramsey. And Jalen Ramsey falling to the ground. And then there's Cameron Hayward trying to go after John Simpson. So that's a personal foul on Simpson. It's a 15-yard penalty. Bro, just take a knee. And let it go, y'all. Okay, that'll be 3rd and 17. Oh, man, just do a draw play. And just end this first half. 9 seconds left. Now the Jets backed up to the 24-yard line. Come on, y'all. Just give it to Isaiah Davis there. There you go. Just run the ball, bro. Isaiah Davis. Okay, he gets some good yardage there. Okay, looks like there's some more fighting going on that last play of the first half. Okay, there's a little talking there between Garrett Wilson and Jalen Ramsey as they're needing to be separated. Oh, Jalen Ramsey still talking. Okay. Okay, now Brees Hall getting involved. Jalen Ramsey, one of the biggest trash talkers. Now a little smile there by Aaron Glenn. Let's hear what his thoughts are. Okay, I don't want to get copyrighted there, but real quick conversation. Aaron Glenn saying we can't make stupid mistakes, which I agree with. Which that's what happened with John Simpson. So at the end of the first half, the score: the New York Jets 19, the Pittsburgh Steelers 17. So we will be back in just a little bit with the second half of this opening game of the 2025 season here on the Operation Volkica podcast. I'll be back. Okay, I'm back here on the Operation Bohica podcast. Week one of the 2025 NFL season. The first half is in the books in this game between my New York Jets against the Pittsburgh Steelers. I seen a comment from somebody on another website saying the Steelers defense looks tired already. Yeah, I think so. I think that running game is kind of wearing them out here. But listen, let's not celebrate too much. We're only up two. The Pittsburgh Steelers will get the ball to start the second half. So hopefully the Jets can get a three and out or a turnover, something to that effect, and then get the ball back and score. Looks like the second half is about to get underway. So I got back on air just in the nick of time. The Jets offense, while not spectacular, it is looking efficient. And we are able to move the ball, and the Jets have been able to score. Only one punt the entire first half. That's impressive. The Jets 106 rushing yards. So obviously the New York Jets have stated that they are going to run the ball, and that's what they've been doing. They've been keeping that part of the bargain. So let's go. Let's make things happen here in the second half. One more quick look at the around the horn scoreboard. Cardinals up 17-10 on New Orleans. Patriots lead the Raiders 7-3. The Commanders lead the Giants 14-3 at halftime. The Bengals are up 14-10 on the Browns in the third quarter. The Colts smacking the Dolphins around 20-0. I'm loving that. Like you can see here, we're up 19-17, and the Buccaneers and the Falcons are tied at 10. Second half underway at MetLife Stadium. Pittsburgh returning the kick, and it's out to the 30-yard line. Where Aaron Rodgers and the Steelers will take over as we begin the third quarter at MetLife Stadium in New Jersey. There's a rumor that I haven't heard it in a while, but I did hear a little over a year ago that the Jets wanted to build their own stadium. Obviously, they share MetLife with the Giants. The Jets want to move into their own stadium. Like, yeah, freaking A, bro. Okay. Warren, hmm, good 9-yard run. Sauce did what he could there, but Tyler Warren too physical. And that'll be 2nd and 1 early in the second half with the Jets up 19-17. Aaron Rodgers 11 of 14, 159 yards, 2 touchdowns. Jalen Warren 5 for 18, leading the rushing attack for the Steelers. All right, the 2nd and 1 from the 39. Back to Jalen Warren. Jalen Warren met at the line of scrimmage by Quinnen Williams. No gain. So that'll be 3rd and 1. Quinnen Williams having a good game for the Jets so far. All right, let's see if the Jets can stop the Steelers on third down and get that ball back. All right, let's go. All right, 3rd and 1 from the 39. Jamie and Sherwood barking instructions to the defense. Oh, that's a delay of game. That's a delay of game. That's a flag for delay of game. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Aaron Rodgers having something to say to the ref. Okay, delay a game on Pittsburgh, so that'll be 3rd and 6. Rodgers tried to call time. All right, number 14 is Gainwell. Don't know anything about him. All right, here we go. 2 receivers to the left. Farmer in motion. Rodgers on third down. Yes, sir. Good pressure by the defense. That'll be fourth down. All right. Yes, sir. The Jets shut them down. Jermaine Johnson and Quinnen Williams meet Aaron Rodgers. Oh, thank God they didn't call that roughing the passer. They call anything roughing the passer these days. All right, fourth and six. The Jets will get the ball back. It's only the second punt of this game. Gibson, fair catch at the 15. All right, the Jets with an opportunity here to go up 9. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go, New York Jets. Come on. All right. Okay, it looks like there's some kind of delay between the Jaguars and the Panthers. I don't know if it's weather related. Saints trailing Arizona 17-10 in the third. I think, okay, Patriots lead the Raiders 10-7 at the half. Commanders leading the Giants 14-3 at the half. The Bengals leading the Cleveland Browns 5 minutes into the third quarter, 14-10 in favor of the Cincinnati Bengals. The Buccaneers and the Falcons, the second half just got started in that one. And my second favorite score so far, the Indianapolis Colts 20, the Miami Dolphins 0. The Colts have as many points right now as Tyreek Hill got kids. Tyreek Hill, bro. You gotta start using your big head, my man. He might be broken 5 years, bro. For real. Maybe less than that. And you know those other baby mamas are lurking. Ah, Tyreek, bro. Hey, at least he didn't play for the Jets, so he doesn't have to pay that New York State tax. So he must have known he's gonna pay a shitload of child support. Uh, what a not smart, not smart, bro. But that's his problem. All right, we're gonna start the first offensive Jets drive of the second half at MetLife Stadium in East Rutherford, New Jersey. Again, I heard a couple of rumors that the Jets wanted to build their own stadium away from the Giants. That should have been done at least 30 years ago. I don't know what's taken so long, but we'll see about that. I honestly I've never been to MetLife Stadium. Never went to Shea when the Jets played there. I never went to a Jets home game, but I heard the atmosphere at MetLife isn't. It's not that great. All right, but here we go. First drive of the second half. Fields fakes it. Ooh, that was almost intercepted, but that's dropped. Oh, number 95. If he had better hands, that would have been a pick for the Steelers. So the Jets dodged the bullet there. I don't know what. Okay, looks like that pass was deflected, and Benton had it and lost it. Okay, Cameron Hayward. Tipped the ball. All right, but the Jets still have possession. 2nd and 10 from the 16-yard line. Brees Hall. Brees Hall gets about 2 yards there. So this is going to be a big third down. It'll be 3rd and 8. Justin Fields, honestly, not playing spectacular, but has kept the mistakes to a minimum. Has had a couple of moments of Moments of promise, that big touchdown pass to Garrett Wilson in the first quarter. Okay, let's see more of that from Justin Fields. 9 of 12 for 134 yards. Okay, this is a big third down here, 3rd and 9. Fields back to pass to Garrett Wilson. Okay, Garrett Wilson gets about 7 there. That'll be 4th down. And the Jets looks like they're going to have to punt that ball. It's an interesting sidearm delivery there by Justin Fields. Justin Fields not too happy, but okay, that'll be 4th and 3. There's the punt. Good punt. Okay, and okay, there's a flag thrown, and so there's some pushing and shoving, and there's yet another ruckus between the Jets and the Steelers. And there's Aaron Glenn getting on somebody, getting on number 26. All right, so there is a flag. Let's see who that's on. Unnecessary roughness on the receiving team, number 83. He pushes Isaiah Davis. But I'm assuming the Steelers are still going to have the ball. All right, so we'll see. I don't think like on a punt return when it's a foul like that, when it's a personal foul, I don't think the kicking team gets the ball back. Oh, a little interesting tidbit here. The punter, Austin McNamara, that was his first punt of the game. That's the first time since 1991 that the Jets went an entire first half without punting the football. Yeah, that's another piece of Jets history right there. Not the best one, but hey, they didn't punt it in the first half, so for what that's worth. Let's go, y'all. Again, you are watching the Operation Bo Pica podcast. The New York Jets leading the Pittsburgh Steelers 19-17 early in the third quarter. Look at that beautiful skyline of New York City. That son of a gun is endless. And if you've ever been to Chicago, that Chicago skyline, woo-wee, man. And another skyline that's really, really nice is the one in Minneapolis. If you're driving up I-35, that skyline hits you like you're just driving, and then you're like, man, you're just looking up, and all these skyscrapers in Minneapolis are just like literally towering over you. Beautiful skyline in Minneapolis. All right, here we go. Okay, Mike Tomlin having a discussion with the ref. 11:27 left in the third. Jets up by 2, 19-17. There's a look at Quinn and Williams. Him and Jermaine Johnson are on the sidelines. Pittsburgh will start from their own 23-yard line. Okay, so the ref is having a conversation with both coaches. There's Mike Tomlin speaking with the line judge. It might be in regards to that flag that was thrown. Now Aaron Glenn having a word with the side judge. All right, enough of the conversation. Let's get back to the action here. Here we go. Aaron Rodgers in the shotgun. Jets with the blitz. Full blitz. Oh, almost intercepted by Michael Carter II. Great coverage. Okay, Aaron Rodgers wanting a flag. Good play by Michael Carter II, but you should have caught it, bro. Okay, so Deshaun Elliott's out. Nwangu, he's the fourth string running back. He's the kick returner. He's out with a hamstring issue for the Jets. All right, 2nd and 10. From the 23. Oh, Carter, you missed it. You missed it there, but that's all right. Jets defense on top of that play, that looks like about a 5-yard gain. So that'll be 3rd and 5. Let's see if the Jets can get a stop here on 3rd down. Meanwhile, Cincinnati against Cleveland, the Browns take the lead. Oh, incomplete. That'll be 4th down. All right, so the Steelers are going to have to punt. They went in the hurry up. Jonnu Smith was open, but overthrown. And thank God the safety didn't hit Jonnu Smith. That would have been a late hit. Oh, too many men on the field for the Jets. Oh, damn it. Who is that slow ass dude on top of the screen? Fuck. I think that's an automatic 1st down, too. Fuck. Release his ass. Okay. From the 34-yard line. Yes, sir. Sack. Will McDonald, his 2nd sack of the game, just in time. All right. Oh, he burned Broderick Jones. Yes, sir. All right. Will McDonald got his 2nd sack. 2nd down. Not much there. Back to the 30, so that'll be 3rd down. Okay, big play by Will McDonald. That'll be 3rd and 12. 10 minutes left in the 3rd. Come on, let's go defense. Man, let's get a turnover here. There's a look at Arthur Smith, the OC of the Steelers. Rodgers in the shotgun. Yes, sir. Nice stop by the Jets. That's about a 4-yard gain. So that'll be 4th down. Michael Carter II, outside of that one play where he got burned by Metcalf, he's been having a good game. Good stop against Gainwell. That'll be 4th down. Steelers punt. Gibson makes the return. Good blocking. He gets some yardage. All right, so the Jets will take over from the 33-yard line. Okay, come on, offense. Let's get a touchdown here. Right, with 8:57 left in the third quarter. The New York Jets lead the Pittsburgh Steelers 19-17 here on the Operation Bohica podcast. I am live on Facebook and YouTube and on X. I don't know how many more Jets games I'm going to do this season. It all just kind of depends on the TV schedule. Usually, a lot of the time, I'll just go out somewhere else and watch a game. But if they're showing it on local TV, hey, I'll be more than happy to do a live stream. And again, I will be doing Premier League soccer live streams throughout the 2025-26 Premier League season. So if you've watched one of my Premier League soccer live streams from last season, man, some of those games have been damn good. Damn good. All right, come on, Jets offense. You guys had a pretty good first half, but let's get a touchdown here. The defense is starting to grow in confidence. Broderick Jones looks like he cannot handle Will McDonald. Let's take a quick look around the horn here. Some of the scores of the other NFL games. The Arizona Cardinals leading the Saints 20-10. The Patriots up four. The Patriots trailing. I'm sorry, trailing the Las Vegas Raiders 14-10. Same score with Commanders and Giants 14-3 Commanders. The Browns leading the Bengals 16-14. The Colts up 23-0 on the Dolphins. Panthers and Jaguars delayed. Jaguars up 10-3, and the Buccaneers and the Falcons still tied at 10. Jets moving from right to left from the 32-yard line. Fields under center. That looked like that was Braylon Allen, no gain. Justin Fields, 10 of 13, 140 yards, a touchdown. Aaron Rodgers, 13 of 18, 171, two touchdowns. Aaron Rodgers obviously having the edge. But the one stat that matters the most, the Jets up 19-17. Jets 107 rushing yards. Pittsburgh only 37. There's Breece Hall. Okay, Breece Hall he gets about 5 there. So that'll be third down. Okay, Jets, you got to convert this third down and you got to keep this drive going. Right now, we need a big play from Garrett Wilson. 7:48 left in the third quarter. Come on, let's go. The offensive line without Elijah Tucker, I'll admit it's been doing pretty well. Breece Hall, 11 rushes for 55 yards. Well, let's step it up. Okay, 5 wide receivers. Justin Fields. Yes, sir. To Jeremy Ruckert. Okay, oh man, Jeremy Ruckert out here showing out. Somebody who I've lost faith in. But guess what? He makes another catch. He makes another third down catch. And that's a first down for the New York Jets near midfield. All right, 6:55 left in the third quarter. The Jets moving from left to right on the screen to the 48.5-yard line. Breece Hall, good hole. And he gets the first down and he takes it to the Pittsburgh 35-yard line. Big time run by Breece Hall. Yes, sir. Excellent blocking by the O-line, particularly for Shanu and John Simpson. Ooh, John Simpson. I mean, he met number 50 right there. Yes, sir. Okay. The Jets at the Steelers 35-yard line. Ruckert in motion. Okay, flag down. There was a flag thrown before the snap. Offsides on the offense. Come on. Okay. Come on, Josh Johnson, bro. Can't be making those mistakes. It's 5 yards. Tyler Johnson. But I like the fact that when somebody makes a penalty, hey, sit your ass on the bench. So he's out of the game. Justin Fields in the shotgun. Back to Breece Hall. Good blocking. And Breece Hall. Yes, sir. Beautiful run to the Pittsburgh 22-yard line. That'll be 1st and 10. And Breece Hall right now starting to cook. And so is this Jets offense. Oh, nice blocking. And the Jets focusing their running attack on the left side. Braylon Allen went in motion to the right. That kind of shifted a couple of the defenders for Pittsburgh. And a really nice run by Breece Hall. Let's go. 1st and 10 from the 23-yard line. Wilson in motion. Breece Hall. No, excuse me. Braylon Allen gets a yard out of that play. So that'll be 2nd and 9. All right. Okay, there was no gain on that play. So that's 2nd and 10 from the Pittsburgh 23. Fields. Protect him. Run, Fields. Oh, nice move. Garrett Wilson. Go, 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 go. Okay, he'll be down at the 1-yard line. All right, 1st and goal. 1st and goal to the 1. Yes, sir. All right. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. And Justin Fields takes in. That's a touchdown. That's a touchdown. Yes, sir. Yes. Yeah, baby. Justin Fields. Touchdown. And Sawyer had him, but Justin Fields extends. His knees never touch the ground. Touchdown, New York Jets. Yes, sir. It is looking good. 3:46 left in the third. 8 plays, 68 yards. Jets up 25-17. Let's go. Jets. Jets, Jets, Jets. Come on. Get that extra point. Defense is looking confident too. Come on, Nick Folk. Please don't screw this up. Extra point. It is good. Yes, sir. All right. New York Jets. Oh, he just missed a stiff arm. If he had gotten that stiff arm, he would have got in, but that's all right. The Jets up 9 with 3:46 left in the third. Yes, sir. That's what I'm talking about. Jets, 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 y'all. Okay, let's keep it up, man. Go 1-0 and get that Aaron Glenn era off to a good start. That's what's up. Listen, this offense isn't, no greatest show on turf or nothing like that, but right now it's looking efficient. And quite frankly, without Elijah Vera Tucker, who's out for the season with that torn tricep, the offense is looking, the offensive line, it's not offensive. It's looking good. It's looking good. Joe Tippmann handling his business as the right guard. And Josh Myers, who the Jets acquired in the offseason from the Green Bay Packers to compete with Joe Tippmann for the starting center job. Is at center, and now Joe Tippmann at right guard. The rookie Armand Membu, the rookie out of Missouri, holding his own. Then, of course, you've got the star left tackle, Ola Fashanu, the star left guard, John Simpson, who we acquired from the Ravens after the 2023 season. Let's go Jets. No other scores in the other games. The Bengals are leading the Browns with 2 minutes left in the third quarter, 17-16. All the others, and then the Buccaneers, they have taken a 17-10 lead over the Falcons. The Cardinals lead. I'm kind of surprised that the Cardinals are leading the Saints, but there's still plenty of time left in that game. There's Fireman Ed. He is back. Let's go. Let's go Jets. All right, so the Jets will kick off to the Steelers. Nick Folk with the kick. Uh-oh. Okay, that's out to the 33 yard line where Aaron Rodgers will take over. Again, Justin Fields, nothing spectacular, but efficient. Arizona up 20-10 on the Saints. The fourth quarter about to begin in that one. The Washington Commanders leading the Giants 14-3 in the third quarter. In about 3 years, the Washington Commanders will be the Redskins once again. You heard it here first. All right. First and 10. Aaron Rodgers under center from the Pittsburgh 32. Jets defense. Oh, there we go. Good play. Good. Oh, you better not throw no flag. Good. Oh, they threw a fucking flag. Quinn and Williams, come on, bro. Quincy Williams, excuse me. Come on, bro. Yeah, that was the right call. Come on. Aaron Glenn better sit his ass down. He just cost the Jets 15 yards, dude. Still undisciplined football. Hmm. Look at those stats for penalties last season. Everything was the highest in the league. This is the fifth penalty. They got to clean that up. They got to clean that up. Come on, Aaron Glenn. You got to clean that up. All right, first and 10 from the 45. Rodgers in motion. Oh, great coverage. DK Metcalf can't come up with it. Sauce Gardner. Sauce Gardner handling his business against DK Metcalf here. Yeah, Aaron Rodgers looking a little frustrated here. DK Metcalf has been kind of shut out in the second half so far. So good work by Sauce Gardner and the rest of the Jets secondary because DK Metcalf was cooking the Jets in the first half. Second and 10 from the Steeler 45-yard line. Steelers moving from right to left. Rodgers in motion in the shotgun. Warren beats out Brandon Stevens. First down Steelers. Brandon Stevens slipped, so that didn't help. That allowed Warren to get a couple extra yards. All right, first and 10. Aaron Rodgers, 14 of 24, a buck 88, 2 touchdowns. Pittsburgh in New York territory right now. All right, Warren gets about 4 yards on that play, so that'll be second and 6. All right, Pittsburgh doing a little bit of a hurry up offense here. Pittsburgh operating from the Jets' 35-yard line. Rodgers in motion. Oh, who was Metcalf? How do you leave DK Metcalf open? That'll be first and 10. Bro, who is supposed to be covering DK Metcalf? Where's Sauce? Sauce needs to just cover him man to man, and that's it. All right, so the Steelers moving the ball here to the Jets' 17-yard line. A minute 29 left in the third. Warren gets about 4. So that'll go to the Jets' 13-yard line as we're near the end of the third. That was a 3-yard run, second and 7. All right, Quinton Williams on the sideline. Okay, second and 7 from the Jets' 14-yard line. Rodgers in the shotgun. 55 seconds left in the third quarter. To Warren. Warren, that's going to be close to the first down. That'll be third and 1. The Steelers' offensive line looking animated. Need a big stop here on third and 1. Why is Quinton Williams not on the field? I don't know. Warren gets the first. Okay, so now Tyler Warren and Sherwood getting into it. Now Jamie and Sherwood getting into it with Broderick Jones as we end the third quarter. With the score, the New York Jets 26, the Pittsburgh Steelers 17. Let's take a quick look at some of the other scores in the early games here in week 1 of the 2025 NFL season. 13:51 left in the fourth. The Arizona Cardinals leading the Saints 20-10. The Raiders with 2:54 left in the third quarter leading the New England Patriots 14-10. 4:56 left in the third quarter. In Washington, the Washington Commanders leading the New York Giants 14-3. 14:13 left in the fourth quarter. In Cleveland, the Cincinnati Bengals lead the Cleveland Browns 17-16. 10:14 left in the fourth quarter. I'm loving this one. The Indianapolis Colts 30-0 over the Miami Dolphins. 3:55 left in the second quarter. Looks like that whatever the delay was in Jacksonville is over. The Jacksonville Jaguars lead the Carolina Panthers 10-3. And with 20 seconds left in the third quarter in Atlanta, the Tampa Bay Buccaneers lead the Atlanta Falcons 17-13. Oh, by the way, I mentioned way earlier about South Florida beating Florida in college football. How about the Army Scarlet Knights beating Kansas State? Big surprise there. And also, the University of Oklahoma, the Sooners, triumphant over the Michigan Wolverines. The Oregon Ducks destroyed the Oklahoma State Cowboys 69-3. It's time for Oklahoma State to move on from Mike Gundy. Yeah, it ain't working no more over there. All right. All right, come on, Jets defense. Let's go. Let's go, y'all. Come on, defense. All right, this is a first and goal. Well, it says first and 5. So it must be first and 5 from the 5. Oh, it's first and goal, like I said. First and goal, right? Oh, that's wide open. Touchdown. That's an easy one. Warren scores. Touchdown, Pittsburgh Steelers. Oh, that was easy. And that's on Quincy Williams for that personal foul earlier in the drive. Good job by Jamie and Sherwood not getting a penalty there. Extra point is good. And the Pittsburgh Steelers still in this game. Still very much in it. My bad. I forgot to put the timeouts. Forgot to update that. All right. So, Aaron Rodgers, his 506th TD pass. Just 3 behind his former teammate, Brett Favre. But he ain't catching Drew Brees or Tom Brady. That's for sure. And he probably won't catch Peyton Manning either. But Aaron Rodgers right now, 16 of 22, 211 yards, 3 touchdown passes. All right, let's see if this Jets offense can get another touchdown here. All right, let's go. Come on, defense. All right, let's go. Let's go, Jets offense here. Gibson with the kick return. Oh, no, you fumbled. Fuck. Fuck. Fucking Gibson. Oh, boy. Bro. Good job by Gainwell with getting the strip. Gibson, dude. Oh, boy. All right, Rodgers on the field. First turnover by either team today. Let's get a turnover here, Jets defense. All right, Pittsburgh will start from the Jets' 22-yard line. See if we can get a turnover here. Warren. Warren gets about 4 on that play. So that'll be 2nd and 6. Oh, boy. But Pittsburgh leading the league in takeaways on their end. So nothing new for Pittsburgh to create takeaways. Rodgers back to pass. Wide open. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Fuck. That's his 4th touchdown. Freaking Gibson. Brandon Stevens, what are you doing? Cut this clown. Y'all gave this dude $36 million. Aaron Rodgers out here killing the Jets. Extra point is good. And now the Steelers with their first lead of the game. Austin with the touchdown reception. Gibson. Okay, I'm not loving the Indianapolis Miami score anymore. All right. Come on, man. All right. Calvin Austin the third with that touchdown reception from Aaron Rodgers. And now the Jets with their back against the wall. And this is the first big adversity that they've really had in this game. Let's see how this team can respond. But Gibson, come on, bro. Hot garbage. But I still got to blame Quincy Williams for that penalty on the previous drive, that 15-yard penalty. And now, really, at this point, the floodgates have opened. Miami has scored, so it's 30-6, but they're not coming back. The Raiders, Las Vegas Raiders, are on top of the Patriots, 17-10 at the end of the third quarter. The Giants got a field goal, so they trail the Commanders 14-6. Oh, come on, Jets. Okay, Miami got a 2-point conversion, so it's 30-8. All right. Okay, Gibson, what are you going to do now? Okay, at least you didn't fumble this time. Idiot. Come on, bro. Okay, Aaron Rodgers hasn't done great his last few seasons in the season opener, but he's handling his business this time out. All right, let's go. Let's go, Jets offense. Brees Hall, Brees Hall, Brees Hall. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Nice 12-yard run. So it looks like Brees Hall's about to get 100 yards rushing out here. 13:47 left in the fourth quarter. The Pittsburgh Steelers leading the New York Jets 31-26. Brees Hall exactly 100 yards right now. The Jets moving from right to left from their own 45-yard line. Justin Fields under center. Garrett Wilson in motion. Please don't mess this up. Brees Hall. Oh, loses about 4 yards there. Great play by TJ Watt. And just like that 100-yard. But Rucker, what do you do? Oh, my God, Jeremy Rucker. What kind of blocking is that, dude? All right, that'll be what, 2nd and 14 from the 41. Fields in the shotgun. Get rid of it. Oh, nice. Nice catch. Whoever that is, 83. Okay. That's what, a good 12-yard reception. Okay, so that's now a very manageable. Ooh, Justin Fields. That was almost picked. 3rd and 1. Brees Hall gets the first down. Okay. Okay, good job of making a lemonade out of lemons on that one after that first down disaster. Okay, Joey Porter Jr. on the sidelines. I don't know if he's hurt or not. He looks like he's in pain. Looks like he's in some discomfort. And he doesn't have his helmet with him, so he might be out for the rest of the game. All right, 1st and 10, excuse me, from the Pittsburgh 43. Jets driving. Justin Fields. Yes, sir. To Mason Taylor. Yes. Mason Taylor, the son of former Miami Dolphin all-time great Jason Taylor. Jason Taylor did play for the Jets for a year, I believe, a year or two in 2010. All right, so the Jets, 1st and 10. The Jets inside of the Steelers' 25-yard line. Okay, let's go. Let's go, y'all. From the Steeler 23, Justin Fields puts a move on Patrick Queen. Gets about 4 yards, so that'll be 2nd and 6. Gave Patrick Queen a little juke move to get a couple of extra yards. All right, so that'll be what, 2nd and 6. No, excuse me, 2nd and 5. Let's go. Let's get a touchdown here. 2nd and 5 from the Pittsburgh 19-yard line. Brees Hall. Okay, Brees Hall gets about 3 there, so that'll be 3rd and 2. Still manageable. Jacksonville leads Carolina 17-3 as they are about to end the first half there. Cincinnati leading Cleveland 17-16. 9 minutes left in the fourth quarter in that one. Okay, this is going to be a big 3rd down here. Jets got to convert. You know they're running the football here. And it's Justin Fields. Justin Fields, yes, sir. First down to the 10-yard line. All right. There's a flag down. Let's see who the flag is on. Oh my God, another freaking penalty. On Garrett Wilson? Are you kidding me? Where Garrett Wilson isn't even on the play. Who are they calling that on? That should be on Jalen Ramsey for trying to cut down Braylon Allen. Okay, so I think they fixed that. Okay, first and goal from the 5. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Okay, what's going on? And the Jets calling time? What are y'all doing? Why are y'all calling time for? Oh, that's. I don't think they should have called time, but yeah, that's on Jalen Ramsey of the Steelers. That wasn't on Garrett Wilson. Yeah, because he tried to go low on Braylon out. He could have really hurt him. Okay, so that personal foul was not on Garrett Wilson. It was on Jalen Ramsey, who wears number 5 for Pittsburgh. Okay, Garrett Wilson was nowhere near that play. All right, first and goal from the Pittsburgh 5. Let's go, Jets. All right, let's go. Let's go. First and goal, 9 minutes left. Brees Hall gets a yard. So that'll be second and goal from the 4. Okay, the Jets 172 rushing yards today. Last season, they only averaged 92 yards. So a major improvement so far, even though it's only the first game of the season. All right, let's go. Put that ball in the end zone. Man in motion. Justin Fields gets sacked. Shit. By Highsmith. Come on. Highsmith beats Olaf Ashanu. All right, that'll be third and goal. Come on, Jets. From the 10. Okay, 3 wide receivers to the right. Fields. No, he's going to run it. Oh, to the 1 yard line. He out of bounds at the 1. Now, big decision by the Jets. Are they going to go for it on fourth and goal? Oh, I thought Justin Fields was going to. He had a lot of space. Yeah, if it hadn't been for 26 there, that might be Brandon Eccles, the former Jet. Okay, 7:12 left in the fourth quarter. There's a Steeler down. That's Cameron Hayward with 7:12 left in the game. Okay, looks like he might have gotten poked in the eye. Cameron Hayward in his 15th season out of Ohio State. Okay, so Cameron Hayward will come off the field. All right, here we go. 4th and goal. This is the play of the game right here. Let's go. Let's get it done. Let's go. Let's go, Jets. Okay, what the heck happened? Okay, Pittsburgh. Pittsburgh calling timeout. Again, 7:12 left in the fourth quarter. Pittsburgh leading the Jets 31-26, but it's 4th and goal at the Steeler 1-yard line. Let's go. Come on, Jets. All right, come on. Come on, Jets. Let's go. 4th and 1. Oh, looks like they're just going to give it straight up to Brees Hall here. Ruckert in motion. Oh, beautiful fake. Justin Fields high steps it into the end zone. Woo! Touchdown, Jets. Yes, sir. And they're going to go for 2. Yes, sir. Ah, baby. Harrison is hurt for the Steelers. Oh, what a play call. Oh, TJ Watt completely faked out. Justin Fields had lots of room to high step into the end zone. Gutsy call, too. All right, and the Jets are going to go for 2 here on 4th and goal. Outstanding. Okay, John Simpson is coming out of the game. Let's hope it's nothing serious. Sorry. Let's go. Let's go, Jets. Okay, so they're going to go for 2. All right, 4 wide receivers. Hall in motion, and what happened? Oh, come on, Jets, another timeout. Gosh. Come on. No discipline. All right, Justin Fields and Aaron Glenn having a little laugh there on the sidelines, but come on, we got to convert this 2-point conversion. And now you've already used up 2 timeouts. Got to get better. Again, you're watching the Operation Bohica podcast. I am live on Facebook, on X, and on YouTube, broadcasting this first game of the 2025 season. My New York Jets against the Pittsburgh Steelers. 42 years of agony. It's got to end at some point. while I'm still on this earth. All right, here we go. 2-point conversion. Jets trying to go up 3. Justin Fields. What are you doing? Oh, no, 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 no. No, that wasn't going to work. All right, that 2-point conversion didn't work out. But nevertheless, the Jets up 1 with 7 minutes left in the game. Now it's really up to the defense. Garrett Wilson was triple teamed. There was no way he was going to catch that. And the Jets only got 1 timeout. That's what I don't like. All right, it's been a good one. It looks like this might come down to the wire. Indianapolis leading Miami 33-8. 2 minutes left in that one. The Jaguars up 20-3 on the Panthers with a second left in the first half. The Raiders leading the Patriots 20-10. I'm assuming Buffalo plays tomorrow night, but I have no idea who they're playing. So let me take a look at that. Okay, the Bills play tonight. They host the Ravens on Sunday Night Football. Ooh, that's going to be a good one. After that really good playoff game they had last season. The late games are going to be Tennessee at Denver, San Francisco at Seattle, Detroit goes into Lambeau Field to take on the Packers. The Texans are going to take on the Los Angeles Rams. And then tomorrow night, the Minnesota Vikings will take on the Chicago Bears at Soldier Field. Shout out to all my Bears fans out there. I've been up to Chicago recently, loved it up there. The Bears. Let's see if the Bears can pull an upset tomorrow against the Minnesota Vikings. So again, shout out to all my Chicago Bears lovers out there. All right, the Jets up 32-31 here with 7 minutes left in this game. Aaron Rodgers, 4 touchdown passes. All right, here we go. All right, Pittsburgh will be attacking from left to right. Gainwell gets the kick return. He's got some space. He's met at about the 35-yard line where Aaron Rodgers will take over. There's J.J. Watt watching his brother, T.J. Watt. J.J. Watt, all-time great. And doing great things outside of football now that his football career is over. All right, here we go. From the 37-yard line. 1st and 10, 6:53 left in this game. Aaron Rodgers under center. Oh, goes for the screen. Oh, good play by the Jets defense. Jamian Sherwood with the stop. That's about a 6 to 7 yard loss there for the Steelers. But, bro, don't be celebrating too much because you're only up 1. All right, that's 2nd and 15 from the 32. Aaron Rodgers in the shotgun. Will McDonald puts the pressure on Aaron Rodgers, almost picked off by Brandon Stevens. If this dude could stay on his feet. Come on, Brandon Stevens. Oh, right through your hands, dude. Will McDonald almost had his third sack of the game. But you cannot give Aaron Rodgers that many opportunities. All right, 3rd and 15. Let's go. Let's go, Jets defense. Aaron Rodgers in motion. Excuse me, in the shotgun. Yes. Woo! What a hit. What a hit by Quincy Williams. And now him and Aaron Rodgers are here getting into it a little bit. But there's a sack. Oh, he put a good one on Aaron Rodgers. All right, Quincy Williams. I believe that's either the fourth or the fifth sack of the game by the Jets. I got to find out who this Briggs guy is. I have no idea who he is, number 91. But the Steelers punt it away. And Gibson, please don't. Thank you. Yeah, no more fumbles, dude. All right. So with 5:21 left. Oh, come on. Come on. Is that against the Jets? Please. Okay, who is this flag on? Okay, illegal push in the back on the Jets. I think that's going to be like a 5-yard penalty. That's illegal block, excuse me, on Quantez Stiggers. Come on, Jets. Okay, Brees Hall, 143 total yards. Justin Fields, 256 total yards, 3 touchdowns. Can't complain about his play today. Efficient. Not spectacular, but efficient. Okay, this might be 1st and 15. There's a look at Tanner Angstrand, the offensive coordinator. I think he's done a good job so far in this game. Okay, so that'll be 1st and 10. Come on, Jets, let's go. Let's ice this game. Let's go. Let's go. 5:21 left. From the Jets operating from their own 21-yard line. Fields in the shotgun. Okay, that's caught by Reynolds. That's good for about 5 yards. Okay, so that'll be 3rd and 2. Come on, you gotta get this. You gotta convert here. Okay, excuse me, not 3rd and 2, 3rd and 3. All right, come on now. From the 28-yard line. Justin Fields. Oh, couldn't. Try to get cute there. So with 3 minutes left there, 3.5 minutes, Aaron Rodgers might have one last chance. No, sir. That was not. That was shit offense. All right, 3.5 minutes left. Okay, that dude is open at the bottom of the screen. Okay, maybe not. McNamara with the punt. Very good punt. Woo, that was real good. Oh, he fair catches it. No, 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 no. Okay, he fair catches it at the 17-yard line. Ooh, that's a good punt by McNamara. Okay, so that'll be 1st and 10. Come on, defense. Let's get a turnover. All right, let's go. All right, all right, come on, Jets. Let's go. 3:13 left. Pittsburgh operating from their own 19-yard line. And let's get an interception here. Aaron Rodgers. Farmuth gets the first down. 3 minutes left. Pittsburgh obviously in the hurry up offense. Looks like the Raiders might end up beating the Patriots. Okay, 2nd and 1. 2:46 left. Aaron Rodgers. No, sir. Ah, Brandon Stevens. Get this guy off the freaking team, bro. You just put the Steelers within field goal range. Clear pass interference. And that ball, it wasn't catchable anyway. Oh, please sit this scrub down. 2:42 left. And now that, yeah, you just handed it over to Aaron Rodgers, dude. Okay, Steelers operating from their own 48-yard line. Brandon Stevens, bro, what are you doing? All right, 1st and 10. Rodgers. Metcalf. He caught it. It was off like three different deflections. That's a first down. Sauce Gardner with the coverage. And it bounces off of Jonnu Smith and into the hands of DK Metcalf. All right, 2:19 left. Rodgers. Okay, Stevens makes a tackle there, but the Steelers within field goal range, and this will go down to the 2-minute warning. The Steelers working with 2 timeouts. And now the Jets, in order to win, they got to get a turnover. Brandon Stevens, jeez. All right, the Colts Dolphins game is over. Indianapolis dominates Miami 33-8. Looks like the Las Vegas Raiders are going to beat the New England Patriots. Washington up 21-6 on the New York Giants. Let's hope for a turnover. It'd be a shame if Aaron Glenn's tenure got out to an 0-1 start. Really, more than anything, because of the lack of discipline. That's still a problem. All right, come on, let's go defense. Make a turnover. Come on, turnover, turnover. Okay, Pittsburgh operating from the New York Jets 40-yard line. Rodgers in the shotgun. Come on, defense. Turnover. Gainwell to Rodgers' left. Let's go. Jonnu Smith gets shut down by Quinnen Williams. Okay, I didn't know that was second down. What a catch. Okay, that's 3rd and 11. I still want to get a turnover. Come on, defense. Rodgers in the shotgun, 3rd and 11. Pittsburgh calls time. All right, so Pittsburgh, one timeout left on this big 3rd and 11 with 1:12 left in this one. All right, Chris Boswell getting warmed up. He's 10 of 13 in game-winning or tying field goal situations in the final 2 minutes or overtime. All right, but let's come on, defense. All right, here we go. 3rd and 11. Come on, let's go defense. From the Jets' 43-yard line. Rodgers in the shotgun. Oh. Okay, Brandon Stevens with the play. Okay, no call, no defensive pass interference. Woo! That got me nervous. Oh man, you could have called that too on Stevens, but all right, Boswell's going to go for it. That's good. This is going to be a long field goal, but with 1:08 left, he's going to try a 60-yarder. All right, Chris Boswell from 60 yards. You're going to miss this, ain't you? And he made it right up the middle too. Okay, so with 1:03 left, Aaron Glenn pissed, as he should be. 1:03 left. Chris Boswell from 60 yards, and he had a lot of space with that. That could have been a 70-yarder. Right, pretty much up the middle. A sigh of relief by Mike Tomlin. Aaron Rodgers is hyped, as he should be. All right, let's go. Come on, let's see if Gibson can actually get a good return here. The Jets can win it with a field goal. Only one timeout, though. Okay. That's not Gibson. That's whoever that is. Number 82. And good stiff arm, but that's that's not gonna help. Let's go. Right. The Jets are gonna need a big play down the field. 56 seconds left from the 31-yard line. Don't try to run the ball either. Get pissed off, Justin Fields. What are you doing? Oh, come on, bro. Come on. You can do better than that. 49 seconds left. Come on, let's go. Hurry it up. That's what, 2nd and 5. You're using too much time. You're running out of time. Justin Fields. Oh, there should be pass interference. It's not. Okay. Oh man, they need to like throw a bomb within field goal range and then spike the ball. All right, 3rd down. Pittsburgh with a blitz. Fields drop. Nope, that's going to be 4th down. 25 seconds left. Patrick Queen with the hit. All right, here we go. Ball game. 4th and 3. All right, let's go. Fourth down. Oh, what a play by Jalen Ramsey, and the Pittsburgh Steelers are going to walk out of this one with a 34-32 win. Big hit on Garrett Wilson. And the Aaron Glenn era gets off to a 0-1 start. That was a 1st down. Clean hit by Jalen Ramsey on Garrett Wilson. And the Steelers walk away. With the win. 34-32. Oh man, no matter how much things change, they always stay the same, don't they? All right, so Aaron Rodgers is going to take a knee. And Aaron Rodgers, in his return to MetLife, gets the W. Pittsburgh wins 34-32. Thank you to everyone that watched today on the Operation Bohica podcast. And until next time, oh man, same old Jets.